Hi everyone, our names are Summer and Alex. We are Stage 3 students from Kiwi Public School.
Today we are welcoming Margaret, who we met her at a retirement home. We will ask her some questions about her life and what it was like.
Margaret will tell us about her old jobs, for example a hairdresser, and what she did as a kid. She told us about her childhood in a small town called Mullumbimby in New South Wales, Australia.
At the age of 7, she moved to New Zealand and had a totally different childhood. In her childhood, she had freedom and did lots of sports. We were very excited to interview Margaret and know more about her.
We will now talk to Margaret. Can you tell us more about living in
Mullumbimby.
That one. Can you tell us more about living in Mullumbimby?
Mullumbimby used to be called Mullum for short, and it's up the far north of New South Wales, just near the border, over that way, many hours away. Beach was a beach place, and
That sounds nice.
it was lovely. What I remember, because I was 6 when I left, so that's a wee bit young, but it had a river with a bridge over it, and then they had the surf along the side. And then what we used to do, there was a great big, what they called a heath, and that was full of wildflowers. And that's where we used to play. And in that heath, there was an old aeroplane. And on the outside, they had tattooed Air Force people, I think, in the water. And they tattooed this on the side of the plane. Whether it was real or not, I don't know, but then we used to play in it. Of course, there were snakes and spiders and everything else along with it, but we could pick all the wildflowers that we like, carry them home.
Probably threw them away eventually.
Oh, they died, yeah, but it was a good wild thing. But it was. We didn't have much supervision, and we got very brown. And I know one time I was swimming in the river, and my dad was up on the bridge, and he was going like this. And I'm waving at him, and I saw this castle in the water. It was pink. So I'm swimming towards this castle, and my father's going. And what it was the Portuguese man of war jellyfish with great big long tentacles. So if I'd got any closer to that jellyfish, I would have probably not be here talking to you. It was a very poisonous one.
Lucky.
Excruciating pain, apparently.
Question 2. Okay, so we asked you a question about what was your favourite thing about your childhood, and you answered freedom. Can you explain more about why you answered
we
freedom?
did. I mean, it's not what you would understand today, but after you did all your chores around the home, the day was yours. So, and we lived near the bush in Engadine. So we'd just disappear off down into the bush for the day, and you'd clamber up onto the pipeline, which was painted silver, and you could go for as long as you wanted to walk. They sprayed that pipeline once a year with silver paint, so all the ferns got to be silver. So once again, they got chopped off and carried home to Mum. We never broke a leg. We never got lost. And you knew you came home when the sun hit the hills. And if you didn't, the back door was locked and you sat on the back steps and you didn't get your tea till everybody else had finished. So you never did it again.
Yep.
That's freedom.
Okay, question 3.
Talk to me about your favourite job.
My favourite job? Oh, gosh. We arranged the finance for Cats the Musical. This is in New Zealand. So we arranged that. So then we flew down to Wellington. We had a big party and the opening night. We had to work very hard in merchant banks, but you got bonuses. We used to have drinks on a Friday night in the boardroom. We worked hard and they were very good to you. So that's what we did.
How was your childhood life compared to yours now?
Funny enough, it's probably about the same, because when I was little, you had your schoolwork, you had your jobs to do around the home. Mine consisted of cleaning up the chook pen, weeding. Every fortnight, my sister and I took turns to cook a baked dinner, a pudding, and make a cake. So we had those jobs, but the rest of the time we ourselves. And I had a little part-time job in the hairdressers, washing hair and making coffee. Now I'm retired. I'm more busy now. I do Tai Chi, yoga, exercise. I meet a lot of friends for lunches. We're going up to Lure on a bus in a couple of weeks. I've been up to Menai. I know Menai this morning. Yeah, and I use public transport. I don't drive. I gave up driving, so it's easy.
Well, question 6. What was your favorite game as a child?
Favorite game? Oh, well, some of them are a bit naughty. In the bush, we used to tease the bulljo ants, and because the bulljo ant would come up with these pincers, and we'd try to, or you'd stick a stick down a funnel webbed spider hole and make him come out. Till my dad said to me, Margaret, you keep doing that and he's going to come out the back entrance. He's going to bite your toes. So I never did that after that. But we played cricket in the front street and there was very few cars.
I did that sometimes.
Yeah, and just yell out when the cars coming and they all get off the road. That was it. I lost my thing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I forgot